Welcome to the Tool Insider. If you own a home, these are the 7 power tools you should already have, but most people skip half of them. Get these and you'll handle 90% of jobs around the house. Here they are. All right, let's talk about the king of your toolbox, the cordless drill/driver. This is the first tool you grab when you're building, fixing, or just making stuff happen around the house. We're talking drilling holes, driving screws, basically the Swiss Army knife of power tools. You've got brands like DeWALT, Makita, Bosch, and Ryobi bringing the heat with lithium-ion batteries that keep you going all day. The adjustable clutch? That's your secret weapon. It stops you from stripping screws or sinking them too deep. And that 2-speed gearbox? Low speed for brute force when you're driving big screws or mixing paint, high speed for drilling through wood, metal, or even masonry with the right bit. This thing is a game changer because it replaces your old hand tools and makes every job faster, cleaner, and way more precise. No more sore wrists from manual screwdrivers or fighting with cords, just power, control, and freedom. Here's the pro move. Invest in a good set of driver bits and drill bits, and keep that battery charged. You'll use this tool for everything from hanging shelves to building a deck, so don't cheap out. Get one that feels solid in your hand and won't quit on you halfway through a project. Trust me, once you go cordless, you'll never look back. And always match the bit to the screw head. No one wants a stripped screw staring them in the face. You've got your drill, but if you're still wrestling with stripped screws and sore wrists, you're missing the real muscle in your toolbox, the impact driver. This isn't just a drill's little brother. It's the heavy hitter that takes over when torque matters. Milwaukee, DeWALT, Makita, these brands build drivers that pound out serious twisting force in rapid bursts, driving long screws into hardwood without breaking a sweat. That hex quick change chuck? Swap bits in a second, no chuck key, no fuss. No more mangled screw heads, no more arm fatigue, just power on demand. Hanging drywall, building a deck, assembling furniture. If it involves screws, this is the tool that gets it done faster and cleaner. Dial back the speed for small screws, crank it up for lag bolts, and let the impact mechanism do the work. Worth owning? The second you drive your first screw without stripping it, you'll wonder how you ever DIY'd without one. Pro tip, keep 2 batteries charged so you're never stuck waiting mid-project. All right, listen up. Because if you're serious about taking your DIY game to the next level, you need a random orbital sander in your life. This thing is the secret weapon for silky smooth finishes on anything from furniture to doors to cabinets. No more ugly swirl marks. Just flawless surfaces ready for stain, paint, or clear coat. Here's why it's a game changer. It spins and oscillates, so it sands in random patterns, eliminating those dreaded circular scratches you get with a regular orbital sander. Quick disc changes mean you're not wasting time fumbling with tools. Just pop a new pad on and keep going. And the dust collection? Most models, like the Bosch RS20 VSC or DeWALT DWE6423, come with a built-in vacuum port, so your workspace stays cleaner and your lungs stay happier. Makita's BO5041 is another beast, lightweight, powerful, and perfect for tight spaces. But no matter which brand you pick, the key is letting the tool do the work. Don't press down, just guide it and let the sandpaper do its job. Start with 80 grit to strip old finish, then step up to 120, 220, and maybe even 320 for that buttery smooth feel. Pro tip. Always sand with the grain on the final pass, even with a random orbital to keep the finish looking pro. And if you're refinishing furniture, this thing will save you hours of hand sanding misery. Trust me, once you go random orbital, you'll never go back. All right, listen up, because this is the Swiss Army knife of power tools. Meet the Oscillating Multi-Tool. When you've got a job that's too tight, too tricky, or just too weird for any other tool, this is the one you grab. Need to cut a pipe flush to the wall? Done. Sand inside a cabinet without taking it apart? Easy. Scrape old adhesive off your subfloor? No problem. Brands like Fine pioneered this thing. Dremel keeps it sharp and compact, and DeWALT brings the muscle. The game changer here is versatility. One tool that swaps blades in seconds and tackles jobs nothing else can. Plunge cuts? Check. Undercutting door casings? Check. Getting into corners so tight you can't even see? Oh, it sees just fine. To get the most out of it, keep a variety pack of blades on hand. Wood, metal, grout, whatever your project throws at you. And don't rush. Let the tool do the work. This isn't a race, it's precision. Worth owning? Absolutely. Because once you've used it, you'll wonder how you ever DIY'd without it. Quick tip: mark your blades with a Sharpie so you're not guessing which one's for metal at 10 p.m. All right, listen up. If you're just stepping into the world of power tools, the Jigsaw is your new best friend. This thing is the Swiss Army knife of saws, slicing through wood, metal, even plastic with ease. Need a straight cut? No problem. Want to carve out a sweet curved design for that custom shelf or DIY headboard? The Jigsaw's got you covered. Brands like Bosch, DeWALT, and Makita make the heavy hitters here, and they all bring one killer feature: Orbital action. That little back and forth motion means faster cuts with less effort. Swapping blades is a breeze, too. Just pop one out, snap a new one in, and you're back in business. The real magic? This thing is almost foolproof. No precision measuring, no finicky setups. Just grab it, line it up, and go. It's the perfect tool for breaking down plywood, trimming doors, or even cutting out sink openings. Here's the pro move: grab a fine-tooth blade for clean cuts and a coarse one for speed. That's it. Now go make sawdust. All right, listen up. Because if you're serious about DIY, the compact circular saw is your new best friend. This little powerhouse is all about precision and portability. No more wrestling with full-size saws just to make a quick cut. Makita, DeWALT, Skill, they all bring the heat with fast, straight cuts that'll slice through plywood, 2x4s, and even hardwood like butter. Adjustable depth and bevel? Oh yeah, that means you can dial in the perfect angle for trim work or rip down sheet goods without breaking a sweat. Why is it a game changer? Because it turns intimidating projects, like building shelves, cabinets, or even a workbench, into something you can tackle in an afternoon. No shop? No problem. This thing's light enough to take anywhere, but don't let the size fool you. It's got the muscle to handle real work. Want to get the most out of it? Pair it with a straight-edge guide for flawless cuts every time. And here's the kicker: it's the tool that finally lets you break down sheet goods without needing a table saw. That's freedom right there. Pro tip: always let the blade do the work. Push too hard and you'll burn the wood, or worse, bind the blade. Keep it steady, keep it sharp, and this saw will pay for itself in one project. Let's talk about the wet dry shop vacuum, the ultimate cleanup crew that doesn't just sit in the corner looking pretty. This beast sucks up sawdust, drywall debris, even spilled paint or water without breaking a sweat. Flip the switch and it doubles as a blower to clear out your garage or workshop in seconds. Some models, like RIDGID and Craftsman, even sync up with your miter saw or sander, turning on automatically when you start your tool. No more pausing mid-project to grab the broom. Just seamless, powerful cleanup. ShopVac's been the go-to name for years, but don't sleep on RIDGID's lifetime warranty or Craftsman's rugged build. The game changer? You're not just cleaning up. You're keeping your workspace safer and your lungs happier by trapping fine dust before it becomes a cloud. Pro tip: swap out the paper filter for a foam sleeve when tackling wet messes to keep suction strong and avoid clogs. Worth every inch of shelf space. That's the 7-tool starter kit every home should have. How many do you already own? Tell me in the comments and subscribe to the Tool Insider before your next project.